The worst personality traits.
Personality traits. Just like anything else in life, personalities got some pros and cons. You know, we all
Yeah.
got some good personality.
Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching anime. I've just been spending my summer watching a crap ton of anime. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I plan on having this and at least 2 other videos that I should be currently editing and ready to be posted. I wouldn't say by the end of the week because it's like Saturday, but like before the end of July, I should have 3 more videos on the channel.
Traits and then some bad ones too. And obviously nobody's perfect, so it's
Oh, and now that I actually I feel like the worst personality trait, in my opinion, is like if you have that main character syndrome, you know, where you think like the world revolves around you, or those like that like one trend on TikTok with the gym girls. I don't know if that's a personality trait, but like I feel like mainly main character syndrome though. It's just annoying.
kind of bound to happen. And when I picked some of the personality traits for this video, you know, I'm calling myself out a little bit. And I'll start with one I do have, and a lot of other people probably have, to be honest. Being a procrastinator.
No, this is actually kind of true. Like, even right now, for example, I'm in the middle of watching Fire Force. I'm like halfway through season 1. I should be watching that, but no, I'm busy recording videos.
Procrastinated recording this video so bad, it's
Oh,
not
bro.
even funny. Literally, the best thing to do is just to not even think twice about it. Just do whatever it is, especially if it takes 5 minutes. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like thinking about it all day. But you know, eventually I end up doing it. But some people, they let days and days go by without doing anything. And
This is me when I like, for like a lot of things, like even recording this video. I shouldn't have like had a few more videos ready to be posted, but I was procrastinating and chose to binge anime instead of doing that. And it's vice versa with anime. Instead of binging an anime, I'll record a video instead, procrastinating watching it. It's confusing.
they say to themselves, yeah, bro, I'm gonna lock in tomorrow. Trust me. I'm gonna become a multi-millionaire through crypto. Watch me. And then they end up
Okay.
like Peter Griffin on the couch in that one meme. And then 10 years go by and there's no bread in his Coinbase account. But don't worry, guys. He's a 57-year-old kid. He's got time. Just let him lock in. Trust. But the first step to changing any of these, to be honest, is just realizing it. Then just taking action every day to change it. But next, I'm calling myself out again, okay? Stubbornness. I hate adapting to change, so yeah, this has got to be my worst one. And it's hard to get.
I don't think I'm that stubborn. Yeah, I can be stubborn, but I'm not like overly stubborn, like one of those like old people you'll see on the internet that are like, you damn kids and your I stuttered terribly there.
Somebody who's stubborn to not be stubborn because they're stubborn about being stubborn. Okay, that just made no sense. Like a lot of times in life, I learn shit the hard way and I just get a crazy ass wake up call sometimes. And my mom always says this to me for some reason, like, oh, you're so stubborn. And I didn't even realize it at first until I kind of just thought about it. And then as I thought about it, I was like, wow, yeah, she's kind of right. But oh, it was a lot worse when I was a kid. Like it was 10 times worse. Like I've grown a lot out of it, but you know, now it's still pretty bad. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Somebody could give me the most thought-provoking and life-changing advice ever, and I won't take it. Or it's not that I won't take it, I just don't want to do it because I'm procrastinating it. It's hard work. So obviously both of these I gotta change like ASAP,
Yeah.
like right now. Performative personality.
What's that?
Now the idea of this is basically you're pretending like you like something even though you really don't. You're
Pretending to like something when you don't. Is there something I've pretended to like? I'm trying to actually sit here and think. There's nothing that I'll sit there and like genuinely pretend to like, and then like secretly I don't like it. Like everything I like, I genuinely like Pokemon, or Beyblade, anime in general, Persona, YouTube. Everything I like. Oh, soccer, tennis, everything I like, I actually like. I don't think I have this.
Much just trying to fit in with a certain trend. And you know, sometimes I say I like something even though I'm like, okay, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm just trying not to be a hater, okay? Sometimes people put me on to certain artists and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool, because I don't want to be a dick. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go listen to that shit in my free time if I don't really like it. And it's the same thing with dudes that buy Labubus, drink matcha.
No, what is Labubus? Like, the only thing I know about Labubus is from the YouTuber Rage Elixir when he did a whole like horror series on them before they just blew up. Does anyone know what the point of them is? Like, what are they supposed to be like the things from Tattletale? Y'all remember that game?
And read books about feminism just for the sake of getting girls. Like, dude, the method is patched. It's over. And if you genuinely like that stuff, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hater. Once again, my mom called me up asking what a Labubu was because her friend at work was talking about it. I was like, what the hell is a Labubu?
That's what
and
I'm
I looked that
saying.
shit up on TikTok and it actually looked like the devil spawn, bro. Me personally, that shit just...
What? I don't have any. What? YouTube, what are you saying about me? YouTube.
creeps me out. But then again, I'm not gonna hate on you if you buy one. Or if you put on Moonbeam ice cream in the car. Like, okay, I could probably tolerate it, but I'm not gonna go sit and listen to that in my free time, dog.
Definitely.
And I'm not gonna jam out to it either. I'm just gonna sit there and pretend like it's not playing. Like, I listen to a lot of rap in my free time, and a few other genres as well. But I'm not gonna listen to something I don't like in my free time. That's crazy. Or even fashion trends too, like they'll wear a tote bag or some shit. This one's not like the worst one in the world, but it just confuses me. Like, why are you even doing it if you don't like it? And this next one is the last one I'm calling myself out on. Being cowardly. And now
you mean just like being nervous? Because if so, I've definitely felt this way around like, especially like, not just, especially around like the girl I'm interested in. Yeah, I'm definitely this.
reason why I don't do a lot of things is because I'm afraid of the outcome. I never want things to go bad, but that's...
Yeah, that's definitely me with like, cause like you don't want to like, cause you hear like the worst she can say is no. You know that's a lie, but it's like, she could say yes, but at the same time she could say no.
It's just a part of life. It happens, you know? It's just one of those things that's a part of life. I guess unless you really got it like that. But fumbling, getting rejected is like gotta be at least top 5 for worst feelings ever. And that's why sometimes I don't even shoot my shot to begin with. But in reality though, I honestly would probably feel better if I tried instead of not doing anything. And an even worse feeling than rejection is regret. Like, what if it went well? You know, sometimes I don't think about...
Oh no, no, this is the worst. Imagine like I personally have never felt this, but imagine not shooting your shot with a girl, and then like months later, she gets a boyfriend, or a girlfriend. She might be interested in girls. I don't know. And then you sit in bed like, damn, what if I did ask her out? She could have said yes. I could have been the one texting her right now.
that. I think of the bad outcomes most of the time. And I'm just thinking, oh, what if I just fall and just eat shit in front of her? And not only does it stop me from doing things like that, you know, it also stops me from doing things like standing up for myself and just not even being able to say when something bothers me. And it's because I'm afraid of conflict and I try to avoid it at all costs. But once again, that's gonna happen too. It's a part of life. But this next one, if you got this, oh, you're fucking cooked. Like, I don't know if there's any saving you. Being manipulative. Like,
no, I never... Speaking of being manipulative, I do not understand dark psychology. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't understand people that want to be like Yagami in Death Note or Iona Konji from I was about to say Assassination Classroom. My fault. Classroom of the Elite. I don't understand people that want to be master manipulators. Like... What do you expect to gain from manipulating people? Like, there's nothing to gain besides just holy hell, I can't speak this morning. There's no point in learning manipulation if all you're gonna do is just manipulate people and then you're just gonna not have emotions because everyone around you is just I'm done saying it.
Trying to use people for your own gain and saying shit like,
I study the art of dark psychology.
I use people like
Pawns on a chessboard.
Like, that has gotta be the corniest shit
That's
I've ever
what I'm
heard.
saying.
But I've seen, like, comments and stuff like this going around on TikTok. It will be some shit like, 10 dark psychology tricks to win your crush over. Yeah, dog, you gotta pack it up, bro. It's over. They're acting like they're doing some kind of voodoo magic on you, but
Bro.
it's not. It's just a terrible personality trait to have. They deadass don't have any friends. They just tell themselves they're the alpha, wolf, sigma, whatever the fuck, and they're the lone wolf. They don't need anybody, guys. They're the lone wolf. And sadly, it's more common than you think. Like, they'll just sit there and play mind games with you to basically just try to get whatever they want. Now we got jealousy. Now, jealousy...
Jealousy? I feel like we all have had that. Like, I don't think most of us have this like as a personality trait permanently, but we've all definitely felt it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I can't speak this morning. As nice of a guy as I am, I've definitely felt jealous seeing like this girl I was interested in. I've definitely felt jealous of like relationships.
is just one of those things I don't really understand. Like, constantly, like, always spending your energy.
Okay, always though? No. Yeah, I was jealous for like a week before I moved on because it was like, okay, she has a boyfriend. I need to move on. But I can never sit there and just envy someone on a daily basis.
Being jealous of other people is crazy. Like, you could really be out there chasing your dreams or do whatever it is you want to do, but instead you spend that energy just thinking about somebody else's career or whatever it is. Like, there's times where I'd say it's justifiable. Like, if some dude bags a girl like you've been trying to talk to or whatever, you know, it's justifiable. And that one dude that's like, yeah, bro, I got a 95 on this exam. I didn't even study. Like, damn, I spent hours.
Oh. That's low-key me. Like, on most tests during, like, even freshman year, I just finished freshman year I'm going to sophomore year. I barely studied for, like, I didn't have to take any of my exams because I got A's and B's both semesters and, quarters and stuff. But, like, for the math exam, another math exam, which we had to take, I hardly studied. I only studied that exact morning, and I passed.
Grinding and your ass didn't even study. You know, it's human nature to feel that way sometimes, but you just gotta think about what you have and be thankful for what you have, and realize that just like envying people and, oh, I want to be this guy and comparing yourself is just not healthy. Everybody's got a different path in life, so if you just sit there and compare yourself to other people all day, you're just gonna constantly be unhappy. Now we got being a narcissist. Now, people who are narcissists are extremely full of themselves. Like, they have the biggest...
I think this is... Jeez, I can't speak. I cannot articulate sentences. Isn't narcissism kind of the same thing as like a main character syndrome type deal?
Egos alive. They'll pretty much just sit there and just stroke their ego all day. Okay, whoa, all right. That sounded crazy. And I guess a few real life examples of this would be like, I don't know, somebody...
Oh, wow. Never show me an image of Jack Doherty again, bro. When I saw what Jack Doherty was doing, bro, I was like, bro, don't let this guy around me. Hey,
like Jack Doherty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, every single time I'd see Jack Doherty, I would just be like, I would audibly go like, bro, don't let me alone in a room with this man.
People that say good boy to minimum wage workers, like, dude, shut the fuck up. And they are dead ass convinced that everybody around them is nothing but a mere speck of dust. Like, it's basically just the main character mindset.
Yeah.
They think they're over there starring in a TV show. They'll be at a restaurant and just expect their food to be ready in like 1 minute because apparently they have no other customers they gotta worry about. And also, they totally don't have to cook food either. You know, they can just magically have it ready.
Right, they can just spawn it.
Greed. Now, greed is not one of the...
Greed? Am I? I'm not. I don't really see myself as, I don't really think I'm greedy. Like, yeah, like obviously I want to get, like obviously I want to get stuff, but it's not like I'm greedy. Like, obviously we all have wants.
7 deadly sins for no reason. It can genuinely take over somebody's mind and make them completely different. Like, for an example, Mr. Krabs, right? Like,
Yeah.
this dude, all he cares about is money. Like, one of this dude's free time activities is dead ass counting his money.
Oh, yeah.
And he will break people's trust for money, ruin their relationships for money. It doesn't
True.
matter with him. He just wants more money. Like, in one episode, SpongeBob
But I mean, can you blame him? It's the bag.
was literally given $2 boots as a paycheck. Mr. Krabs kept his paycheck, and SpongeBob was told that these are mystical boots and only the greatest fry cooks in the world will wear them or whatever. Like, that is just insane work, bro. Like, we're driven to want more. Some people are like, oh, I want a Lambo and a mansion and a fucking private chef who's gonna cook up filet mignons for me. And even when people get there, they still want more. So you just gotta put that desire to the side and just be grateful for what you got. I know it's super cliche, but it's true though. Now we got getting easily addicted to things. Now most people have either been addicted to something
Yeah.
or are addicted to something. Vaping, gambling, gooning,
Yep.
weed, whatever the hell. And now
I feel like I don't get easily addicted to something. Like, the only thing you could say I've been addicted to was gooning, but even that I like got over with pretty quickly. So like, but like, I don't understand people that can just like easily get addicted to something and just never want to stop.
Specifically my generation, Gen Z, I think we were the first generation to have vaping addicts.
Yeah.
And then with the rise of explicit content, gooning addicts as well. Like, people are dead ass dropping racks on OnlyFans every
No,
month. That is crazy.
No, I never understood this. How can you be, like, how bad how bad do you need to nut to have to pay so much for an OnlyFans? Like, there's literally hundreds of websites where you can watch that same content for free. Why are you paying to see someone when you... Like, I just never understood.
And I've talked about these addictions a lot at this point, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But if you have this type of personality, honestly, the moment you touch one of these addictions, you just can't stop. And it just gets to the point where you can't even live your daily life without it. Like, just imagine what your life would be like without these addictions ruining it. And I don't know, for example, if you're somebody that's like easily addicted to things and somebody's like, yo, bro, take a hit of this vape. Do not take a hit of that vape. You
Yeah.
know exactly what's going to happen deep down. You're going to start buying them the next day. And even just in general, I do not advise vaping at all. Like, if
Yeah,
I were you,
no.
I'd quit today, right this second. And I know it's definitely not easy to quit any of these addictions, to be honest. Like, I know I can't tell you what to do, but I just highly advise you not to do it. Okay, now we got being overly aggressive. For whatever
You mean like just... You mean just having like a bad temper? Like, the minute someone does one thing to you, start like going berserk? I don't understand people that have this. Like, how can you just like... one bad thing happened to you and you go from 0 to 100?
reason, these people always want to start some kind of beef. I mean, we all got bad days sometimes, but
Yeah.
these people will literally take all their anger out to a whole nother level. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's a bad existence. It's not even just a bad day anymore. Like, they will literally find any reason to beef or get mad at you. Or even if you make, like, the slightest joke about them, all hell will break loose right then and there. But if it's the type of aggressive, like, you're easily rage baited, okay, it's really not that bad. But if you're, like, throwing haymakers with people all the time, like, yeah, that's insane, bro. Like, they will make the smallest shit into a huge problem and will start, like, picking fights over it. Like, even though the issue was, oh, he got cut in line by somebody, he started throwing haymakers at the guy that cut him. Like, holy hell, like, it's really not that serious. Or sometimes you'll see people, like, yell at other people, like, I don't know, just doing their job or something. Literally yesterday when I was at the movies, there was some fucking Karen yelling at one of the workers.
Of
They weren't,
course.
like, yelling super loud, but they, like, raised their voice a lot. They were like, oh, so you won't have a job tomorrow. Like, what do you mean you won't have a job tomorrow? I
Right.
bet some petty ass shit happened. Like, they didn't get butter on their damn popcorn. It's crazy how much of a big deal these types of people will make out of it. Now we gotta talk about lacking empathy. There's certain things out there, like, if something happens to somebody else, you gotta feel bad for them. And these
Yeah.
people, they don't feel bad at all. They just won't even
Oh.
care at all. Like somebody on the street could get like, I don't know, beat up and get all their shit stolen for absolutely zero reason at all. And then they'll say some shit like, oh yeah, he deserved that. What?
No.
Like I know I'm just pulling this example out of my ass, bro. Like this shit probably never happened, but you get my point. They will never have a thought cross their mind like, damn, I feel bad for this guy. Like never at all. Like that's crazy. Like you gotta feel something, bro. Like they are dead ass just empty. No emotions at all. Like they're just stone cold as hell. And you know, for the end of the video, we're calling myself out again. Indecisiveness. Sometimes I will be faced with the easiest decision.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is me. Like, this is me specifically, though. Specifically when I'm picking another anime to watch. Like, it took me a week. So I just finished Mashle before I started watching Fire Force, right? It took me a week to decide which anime to watch next. Because I wanted to watch Fire Force. I wanted to watch Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. I wanted to watch Frieren. I wanted to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, it can be the most easiest choice of all time. But I'll sit there for a good long while. Oh, and speaking of, I need to get to watching the Kaiju number 8 movie. And since season 2's out, I also need to get to watching that.
Of my life. Like, what do I want to eat for breakfast?
Right.
And I won't even be able to decide at all. Or like sending a text message. I'll take like years to type it out. Like, I gotta just be overthinking shit at this point, bro. There's no way. How does it take me 7 business days to deliver a text? But realizing you gotta change something about yourself, it's a canon event. So watch this video about canon events.
W video. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment. We are so close to 500 subscribers. Goodness, I can't speak. Which is my goal for the summer. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. And I promise to upload more. See, what? Okay, I'll see you guys next time.